We choose to watch WhatsApp over reading a textbook. We choose to watch a web series over learning a new skill. We choose to gossip over meditation. We choose to have pizza over healthy homemade food. We choose to be a couch potato over a morning walk. We choose to chat or tweet over spending quality time with our parents and family. Are we making right choices? No, we are making wrong choices. But then who is the culprit? We are the culprits? No, guys, we are not the culprit. The main culprit is Mr. Dopamine. So, who is this Mr. Dopamine? Let us understand first. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter which is produced by brain and that acts as a chemical messenger. It gets released when you do any activity which is pleasurable or gives rewards. Our brain can become dependent on this dopamine. Once our brain develops the tolerance, it wants to have more and more amount of dopamine. And because of this, our normal day-to-day tasks, we find them difficult to complete. It's a neurotransmitter of instant gratification and reward. Like if you crack a very difficult level in the game, you feel very happy. And now you want to have that happy wala feeling over and over again. And that is how you get addicted to these things very easily. While on the other hand, things which do not give us instant gratification or reward, we start finding them boring. So is dopamine a bad guy? No, guys, he is not a bad guy. Rather, it's a happy neurotransmitter. We require dopamine for motivation, for mood upliftment, and it also at times works as much needed stress buster. Imagine our body is a full-fledged meal and dopamine is a dessert. So how much dessert can you have? Usually we have a dessert after a complete meal. But imagine if I give you a meal which is full of desserts only and that too thrice in a day, will you be able to have it? No. But looking at the choices, we are having dopamine dessert for the whole day. So dessert तभी अच्छा लगता है जब आपने कुछ कंप्लीट खाना खाया हो और डोपामाइन डेजर्ट भी तभी अच्छा लगता है जब आपने कोई क्रिएटिव या प्रोडक्टिव काम किया हुआ हो. So we need to keep this dopamine desert under control. And how can we do it? By knowing where to stop and by knowing where to begin again. So for that, what we need to do? We need to do a detox. Dopamine detox. Let us first understand what is detox and then we will understand what is dopamine detox. So when we do a detox, what do we usually do? We get rid of a particular thing for a particular period of time, right? Like when you do a detox diet, what do? You clean the body by avoiding the food which put toxins in the body and replacing that by healthy choices. Dopamine detox is also done in the same way. We avoid certain activities which releases dopamine for a stipulated period of time. In short, we avoid all those activities which gives us instant gratification and reward. So at least during the detox period, we make better choices. So if we are not doing those so-called exciting activities, what do? We do all the boring tasks. Like we go for a walk, we meditate, we visualize, we just spend time with ourselves, we do deep thinking. So in short, we are doing all the creative, productive, goal-oriented tasks for a particular period of time. And what do we do in dopamine detox? We stay away from all the wrong choices which we enlisted at the beginning of the video. Like OTT channels or social media, junk food, then stimulants like tea or coffee, and we just spend that time with ourselves. We indulge ourselves in doing good stuffs. The tasks which are creative, productive, goal-oriented and which help us to stay focused in our life. So when you're doing a dopamine detox, keep the initial window smaller. And as you start getting the benefits out of it, you can gradually increase that detox periods. And this way, eventually, you will stop getting addicted to dopamine deserts and you will have a better way of living your life. That's all from my side today. Thank you so much, guys.